Hello everyone. So in this video lecture I am going to solve one previously asked GTU question. This question was asked in very last exam of web development that was asked in January 2021. Okay, so question was like, write a function that generate a web page containing a table with 3 columns and 500 rows. Label each location in the table with row and column location. So most of the students just scared by reading the number of rows in this query, okay, in this problem statement, but it is just let's say 15 to 20 line of code. Okay, now one ambiguity in this particular question is like, in this question it is not mentioned that one should write in which particular language. That means this particular problem can be solved in JavaScript also and also in PHP. Okay, so in this video lecture I will I will try to solve it in both the ways. That means I will show you the code in JavaScript and PHP also. Okay, I have already done some amount of work over here. You can see I have already built this form, enter number of row, enter number of column. Okay, and there are 2 buttons. This is type equal to submit button, and this is normal button. Okay, where on click event is going to be handled. So that is code of this particular form. Action is equals to program GTU dot. Okay, this is nothing but simple HTML code. Okay, this is my form tag. Form action equal to this is where PHP page will be handled. Okay, so action is equals to program GTU dot PHP. This flow will work when user click on generate table using PHP button. Okay, and whenever user click on generate table using JS button, then what will happen? This on click event will be triggered, and that particular event will call one function, that is generate table. Okay, so we need to create this, we need to build this table in JavaScript. So how do we define that particular function? And here there is one page that I have already created, program GTU dot PHP. Okay, so here it is. So in this table, okay, just a simple HTML code, and in this body tag I'm going to add PHP code to create a table. Now you can see in this question, okay, while you are running this program, while you are practicing this program, make sure that your Apache control panel is running on. Now here in this question, it's already said that you need to create a table of 3 column and 500 rows. Okay, so it might be possible that you have a question like why you have taken this form. Okay, I just took this form, I just created this form so that in this question you are given with 3 column and 500 rows. Maybe next time GTU question it may be like take number of row and column from the user and create table of that number of row and column, okay, using JavaScript or a PHP. So that is why I have created this form. So now if you want to create table of 500 rows, okay, like 500 rows and 3 column, then you just need to enter these numbers into this particular form element. Okay, so let's try to solve it. Okay, first of all we will try to solve it in using JavaScript. So first of all what we need to do is variable row is equals to document dot get element by ID. What is ID? Of form of this particular row, that is num1. So num1. Now what we want value of that. Okay, so don't forget to write dot value. And similarly, I'm going to copy paste this code with, let's say it's a column, and here it is number 2, but it needs to mention in the double quote. Okay, now how can we check that whether this particular function will be called or not? So let me put one ls statement over here that will show the number of row and column. So let's say row is equals to like this, plus row plus column equal to plus col. Okay, save and refresh this page. Let's say 500, it's 3, generate table using JS. Okay, we got our alert box, row is equals to 500 and column is equal to 3. That means this particular event, on click event is triggered. So now we don't need this, so let me put comment over here. Now what we will do, we will generate the table. As now we got the values of row and column, so I will take one for loop over here, that is, let's say I is equals to it will start from 1. After that I less than or equals to what, row. After that I plus plus. Okay, so this is my outer for loop. Inside this I will take another for loop, g is equals to 1, g less than or equals to column. After that g plus plus. Okay, now inside this outer for loop I will write document dot write table, and I will also mention table border. Okay, border is equals to, let's say 1 pixel. After that let's say align equal to center. Okay, don't forget to put semicolon after the statement. Now inside this for loop what we will do, we will write that's document dot write. Okay, now inside this what we will do, we will write, as we have created this. Okay, we need to write this statement outside of this for loop. Why? Because in each row we don't want to create a table. Okay, and so here it is, document dot write. What will come over here? It should be tr tag. Okay, because this outer loop is to create that number of rows, and inner for loop is used to create number of column inside particular row. Okay, now inside this it's td complete. Okay, inside this td tag we will write we will label this particular cell with its row and column. So what can I do for this is I can write like row equal to, after that plus. I hope you know that this plus is used for concatenation in particular in JavaScript. Okay, it is a concatenating operator. Plus it should be I over here. After that plus. After that it's column equal to plus j plus. Okay, statement completed. Okay, now what I need to do is document dot write. I need to complete this tr over here. Okay, tr tag completed. After that, outside this for loop, okay, you can see this is to create row in table, and this for loop is used to create column in particular row. Okay, so both for loop are included, and after that document dot write. What will come over here? It should be closing of table tag. Okay, completed. Okay, now save this program and let me refresh this page. First of all, we will check for 5 and 2. Generate table. Okay, we got row 1, column 1. You can see we got this table the way it was asked for. Okay, each location in the table with row and column location. So you can see in each cell we have printed row equal to 1, column equal to 1, row 1, column 2, like that. Okay, now in exam it was asked like you need to give input like number of row is equals to 500 and it is 3, and generate table. So you can see this table is generated. Okay, so okay, you can see this is row equals to 500, column 1, column 2 and column 3. So this is how we have created table in JavaScript. Okay, now what we will do the same thing in PHP. Okay, so inside this body tag, first of all I will start my PHP tag and complete this PHP tag. Okay, after that let me put one if statement over. If is set is a function $_ post. Why post? Because the method that I have used in form, okay, over here, what is method is equals to post, and what is name of this table is generate. Okay, you can see this is the this table is in this button with label generate table using PHP. So I have set name equal to generate. So I will use this over here, generate. Okay, if it is set, then only this will be called. After that, what we will do? $row equal to. How we will get this value? Like this, post, and it is num1. Okay, num1. Again I will copy paste this. Row, column, and here it is number 2. After that I will write the same thing that I have done in this particular thing. Control C, Control V. Okay, but as it is PHP, I need to write this in $sign. Okay, I cannot use it like this. As now we are doing this in PHP, so we need to write $sign over here. Okay, like this. So this is outer for loop. After that, we need to create this inner for loop. But make sure this variable is $I. After that, it's $J over here. again $j, and now it's $column, it's $j, just like as we have done in JavaScript. Okay, so this is inner for loop. So what will come over here, it's code for row, table row. So it should be tr over here, and inside this inner for loop we will create column for each particular row. So what will come over here is echo tr, not tr, it's td complete, and inside this td tag we will write data. So it's like row is equals to double quotation complete. Now as we are in PHP, what is used for concatenation is dot operator. Okay, so dot, after that I, again concatenation operation, inside this column is equals to again concatenation and j. Okay, so this inner for loop is complete. So this is starting of table. After that, in this outside for loop I have created tr inside this inner for loop. Here it comes code to create column in table. Okay, so after that we need to complete this table. So echo table. Okay, this table is completed. I have already completed this body and HTML tag. Okay, so I hope it's working. Let's check it. Okay, number of row is equals to 50, number of column is 3. Now generate table using PHP. Oh, undefined constant j. Okay, undefined constant I. Okay, for I is equals to j is equals to okay, here it's come $I $j. Okay, we got our output 50 column and 3 rows. Okay, let me put space over here. We got our output like this. Okay, so this is the solution of this particular question. Okay, where is the tab? Okay, here. Write a function that generates a web page containing a table with 3 columns and 500 rows. Label each location in the table with row and column location. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Best of luck for your exam. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for watching.